Thank you for watching Crit Heads. You can catch our sessions live at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time at twitch.tv/CritHeadsOfficial.
Welcome back to Crit Heads.
Yay!
I am your DM, David. Along with me, as always, is my good friend Tristan.
Hello.
My slightly better friend Matt.
Hi.
Ouch.
And my slightly worse friend Andrew.
Fuck you.
Okay, well, DM's playing favorites, guys.
I can't wait for this to be the episode where Isaiah dies.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this right now. If this is the episode where Isaiah dies, you have to title it that.
Oh boy. So
Isaiah dies in this episode.
right,
Isaiah eats it.
because I'm an idiot and forget my intro every single week. Tristan plays Valgan Caston. Matt plays Isaiah
Howdy.
Femur Class. And Andrew plays our good friend Othis.
Hello there.
In front of it. Hello there.
Hello there.
So, last week we had a special set of circumstances where you all managed to talk your way from the city on the rocks, Genowick, into the fairly populous but sort of downtrodden Unterkauer, and into the very opulent streets of Dordishid.
Dordishid.
Everyone's favorite town of mine to fucking mock the name of. And
Sounds like Swedish or something to me.
Hey, bro, can you open the door? I got a door to shit.
Andrew's the only one that can do that joke right, but it's still funny no matter who fucks it up. Anyway.
Hey, I got a new one. Hey, listen, real quick.
Uh-oh.
Real quick intermission.
Oh no.
Hey, my friend named Ed, can you go pick up the food off the front porch? Yeah, go get the DoorDash, Ed.
I hate that was that much of a stretch, but I loved it. I hate it. Right.
Sorry, you can continue now.
Make sure you tip door to shit.
DoorDash, Ed.
So
make sure you tip him.
during this venture to Dordishid, you guys
Dordishid.
basically found out that anyone who was willing to feed you information in the continent of Belden is now dead. Whether
right.
long before you got there or right as you arrived.
Convenient.
While Aethys and Valgum were let off scot-free because the only person who thought that they did it ended up attacking someone and getting arrested. Isaiah went after the true culprit and was then sort of arrested. Now, this session's going to be a bit interesting.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is it too early to ask what happened to the other man?
Well, I will say this right now, but you saw that he was also arrested and was being taken to the same place as you.
Oh, excellent.
Both of you, of course, being tied and bound to where you can't exactly attack one another. But after the events of the gala, those who were not being arrested were rushed out of the castle. And so we are going to be doing this in shifts. So I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
All right.
Make me.
I press button. My strip is busted.
Weird. Use a different one. Getting errors out the wazoo. What the fuck?
I'm gonna relog.
Wazoo.
Bro, that's surprisingly fucking high.
Yeah, I'm
For
gonna
this
restart.
campaign,
For an initiative check.
For this campaign, anything that's higher than a 15 is too high.
relaunching tabletop. Give me a moment because it decided none of the strips were
Okay.
going to work for me. So
Well,
Okay,
since-
that's a 13 for me.
Since I'm pretty sure Aethys has a higher initiative than Valgun, I think we can go ahead and work under the assumption that Isaiah got the highest.
Yeah, I got a 13.
Yeah, I got 19.
Because you guys know how my microphone acts when I go to different voice channels, I'm going to move Tristan and Andrew to a different voice chat while I explain what happens to Matt.
okay, but this is a problem though. I can't actually seem to roll any dice. Never mind. They're just on a delay, apparently.
Well, no, I rolled those 4, and I got rid of one of my nat 20s. But no, everything works now.
Okay, that's a 6.
Hey, David, will this be 15 minutes?
Probably.
It will be 15 minutes?
Just me and Matt, probably.
Great. I'm going to go get started on dinner. Tristan, get me when it's our time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come.
I'm going
I'll
to-
alert you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
push
I'll
y'all
move
to a
myself,
different
thank you.
PC.
Okay.
Don't watch the stream if you are.
Okay.
And Andrew, oh, damn it.
Too bad. So, you were escorted down into the dungeon of the castle of Dordeshed, the Snowdown Castle. You are ushered by this sort of dimly lit area. Down the halls, you hear screams of someone being tortured, but they don't take you down that hallway. They bring you to this large sort of atrium area and turn right and lead you into a place that has runic inscriptions above it. Can you speak Giant?
Let me consult my character sheet. I don't think I do, considering my intelligence is dog shit. Nope. I speak Common, Druidic, and Aarakocra, and that's it.
I should have known that. But you don't or you're not able to read what the signs above each room says, but that's fine. Once you are pulled into this area, it's a hallway with 3 different doors. And you are pulled to the door to the far left. Inside, there is a couple of chairs and a single table with some iron sort of loops around it. Once you are put inside, they instruct you to sit, and they tie the ropes that bind you to the iron loops, basically ensuring that you are connected to this table that is also bolted to the ground.
And where did the other prisoner head over to?
You saw him being pulled back towards one of those hallways where you were hearing the screaming.
Well, I believe that he'll get his due justice. Fuck. Continue.
The men who brought you here sit down. Well, one sits down, one leans across the wall with his hand on the pommel of his sword. And the one sitting down says, "Your name."
Leon
Leon?
Kisso.
Right. I don't understand exactly why you're here. I don't understand why you would go out of your way to attack royalty, but that's what I'm here to
Then
figure
who
out.
the fuck was that? No, the other person, the person I was attacking was the one who attacked the royalty. The one that you were dragging off to the screaming hallways.
Oh, we're miscommunication. Sorry. The man that you tackled to the ground it was not the person who was arrested. The person who was arrested was the man that Aethys tricked into attacking the head general.
Ooh, so the other dude basically just...
The other dude,
God.
you didn't see what happened. He was not pulled down here with you, though.
God damn it. All right.
He
I
says,
don't care about the other guy.
he said, that other person that you saw, you are
Sort of.
aware that that is a Duke of Belden, correct? The man that you were accusing?
He kind of narrows his eyes and he's just like, what's his name?
That's not the important part. I'm asking the questions here.
I don't care. What's his name?
He then pulls out a small document that has the device that was used to kill the, I guess technically Princess of Belden. He holds it out to you and says, "Where did you acquire this device and where is it now?"
I've never had such a device in my life. It was on the Duke that killed the princess.
Well, you see, here's the problem with that. We searched him as well. We didn't just assume that you were a madman. He had
He dropped
nothing
it.
of the sort.
Search the entire castle grounds. I don't care how long it takes, but you will find it out in the wilds. He had to have disposed of it somehow after he killed the queen.
Both of the guards just sort of exchange glances and says, "Right. Well, if you weren't there to kill her, what exactly is your reasoning for being so close to her?"
He narrows his eyes again and after a moment says,
How do you weasel your way out of this?
I know, right? Jeez, fuck. Oh god. Is there anything wrong with the man trying to get a breath of fresh air?
Yes, I heard this
Okay,
was
Meg.
on the patio. Are you implying that she approached you?
Could have been two perfect strangers at the perfect moment.
Right. So, from your point of view, what you say happened is you walked out of the gala for a breath of fresh air. She followed you out for no other reason than to also want herself to be out in the great outdoors. And it's at that point that a Duke of Belden chose to assassinate her. Am I following the logic here?
Following it perfectly. Now keep following it and see where it leads you.
They both
And you
look
can
at each
start
other.
by searching the castle grounds where he dropped the fucking device.
They both look at one another, and one of them pipes up and says, "Get Duke Parahold for questioning. Tell him that his vacation will have to wait a week." And the other one sort of grumbles before leaving the room. And he says, "Now, normally we don't do this sort of thing, but I have to follow any order given. So before we go and put you in a cell, there's one other person who wishes to interview you, so to say."
And who might that be?
He, as if on cue, you hear a knock at the door behind him. He goes, "That must be him now." He stands up, opens the
He
door,
fucking
immediately
Isaiah
bows,
steals himself.
and you see Emperor Ephrael Snowdown, his chain halo hanging loosely over his head, and the spectral wings flapping behind him. He says, "At ease, soldier. I'll take it from here." And gives the guard a tap on the back of his neck. The guard now simply nods before leaving the room, closing it, and you hear a lock click shut.
Are both at this point? I have to ask again. How am I bound?
You are bound by a chain to a wooden table that has iron loops that are secured around your wrists and the chair or the table itself is bolted to the ground.
So basically, I can't move.
I mean, you can stand up and like your arms have a degree of articulation, but you couldn't like reach over to your back to get anything. Or,
Then I'm
like,
gonna get up.
sides.
I'm gonna get up to my feet and meet him in the eyes.
So, you're the one who they say killed my sister. I'm not here to spend too long on the subject. I am still grieving. However, I would like to know one thing. Why? Not why did you kill her? I'm sure you had your reasons, but why did you make the journey? This seems like an awful long way from your home. And with this, he sort of raises an eyebrow and gives a small smirk. The kingdom of Davii is very far north from here. Why are you in my little slice of heaven?
Well, let me begin by saying, first of all, I claim no allegiance to the kingdom of Davii. You do not know where I live. Do not assume shit. Secondly, I know Glorioso is alive. Why would the Duke?
His eyes go
What's that?
wide. You don't say another goddamn word about.
I'll say whatever I please. I know that the Duke, who is about to be questioned, was the real killer. My question is why? Because it makes me suspect that it's an inside job. Maybe he was hired by a family member to kill your sister.
You see as Ephrael slowly lifts a hand, and a translucent blue portal appears at his right side. He sticks his hand inside of the portal, and when he pulls it out, you see the device with the chain that was used to kill his sister. He says, "That's very unfortunate. You know far, far too much." He slowly aims it at you. Now the question is, do you know what this device actually does?
Isaiah kind of looks at his chains for a moment and looks back at him and says, I don't know what it does, and I'm sure it's very painful, but I'm fucking bound, dude. At least give me an opportunity. We're both in the Gambit of Chain after all.
Hey, name drop. He says, but in a game such as this, it'd be foolish to give up an advantage. Now, I won't tell you what this does, but let me show you.
I'm going to rage.
Okay, well, at the same time, he pulls the trigger. Oh my god! That's a nat 20.
Oh no. I have to rejoin. I'm so sorry.
No, I get you.
Fuck, that's a nat 20.
That was a nat 20. That's a 30 total.
Oh my, that.
He fires, and you see that this chain thing has a small red gem at the tip of it that acts as sort of like an arrowhead.
Oh fuck.
And it goes directly through you, piercing you to the wall behind you. And you don't feel like you're getting killed. You feel like you're getting weaker. You feel as every ounce of energy inside of your body is pulled into this chain and pulled towards Ephrael.
This is not good.
The rage that you had, you feel turn into a very calm, very subdued emotion. And you see fire grow into Ephrael's eyes. And as you are basically lying against the wall with honestly no energy to even so much as lift your head. He says, "This is what the device does. Everything that you have ever had is now mine. You should consider yourself lucky. I haven't seen many people that I've considered worthy of using this power on. Just you and two in the past. But now, that rage, anything that you had, I have now." And with that, he sort of makes the device vanish. The chain still in your gut, just detached from the like sort of grappling hook gun itself. And as you're sitting there, not exactly close to death, but like the weakest that you've ever been, he says, "My boys are going to escort you to a cell now. And if you make that journey, I'll be surprised." He then leans forward, grabs the chain halo that's slowly been rotating around his head, and tips it forward to you like a hat before turning and opening the door.
Oh, the Obsidian King rips your head off. Because if he doesn't, I will!
Not like that, you won't. And he closes the door. So, until they find you, Matt, I would like for you to be completely silent about what just happened. I'm going to go ahead and pull in Tristan. Hello, Tristan. We also pull in Andrew. Andrew?
Ah,
Okay.
howdy.
So, my alone time with Matt is over for the moment.
Okay.
So, that night you are pulled out of the castle. Obviously, Isaiah and the man that attacked the head general are nowhere to be found.
Well, that's not ideal.
Without needing a perception check, you guys kind of just already know. Just through like looking and watching the people who walk out, no guard seems to walk out, and none of the people that you saw come out.
So the dungeons are in the castle. Which means we have to get back into the castle.
It won't be easy.
You have any spells that might help us out?
Well, let me take a look. Don't believe so.
Then I have an idea, but I don't know if it's a good one.
I need to actually find that form again, see which ones I got. But I don't think I have invisibility, unfortunately.
Well,
Where's that list David gave me? Ah, here it is.
It takes you like 10 minutes to put all of those in your spellbook, so...
Right.
okay. I would like to.
You would like
The castle proper. They sort of just like forced us out of like a main gate. I'm assuming.
Yeah, basically as like shit was going down, anyone who didn't explicitly live or work in the castle was basically told to fuck off. Escorted out the whole 9 yards.
Maybe we could charm them if we run into trouble, but
I mean, I'm pretty good at charming people.
well, and I now have charm person, but
All right. So that dude, we have a backup. How do we get in?
No, I don't. What is alter self? But I don't know if I have that one prepared. No, because it's new. What is alter self? Why is that not in the? Ah, here it is. Well, I could possibly make us look like guards if you're the right size, but I don't think they have any small people guards.
Make a history and/or perception check, whatever's better.
I'll go with that history. Great. I still can't roll dice.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
well, you got it
nope,
on
that
that
chart.
Not the night of dice rolls, I see.
17.
Plus 6. So
They indeed have like one or two dwarven guards.
dwarven guards, of course.
Well, you
Well-
look like a dwarf.
Belden is the land of dwarves, and you've been apparently perfectly mocking a Teldagar, which is like the most ruthless dwarves that you could understand. So it's not like
Yeah.
it's a huge problem.
The problem is I only just got the spell, and unless it's been a new day, I cannot have it prepared yet.
Well, if you want to get down to semantics, it's around midnight. I will allow it.
Hey, party's over by now, anyways.
Right.
That's gonna be
This
good.
castle is guarded by a wall, I'm assuming.
Well, it has walls, but you are. It's perfectly possible for you to have stayed within the walls.
Within what?
It's perfectly possible for you to have stayed inside of the walls and just been in like the grand courtyard. You're just not in the castle proper.
And the dungeon is definitely back in the castle proper.
That's the assumption that you're making.
And we're just gonna assume that I spent the time as soon as we got away to learn these.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And what is this last one? Last
If
one's a
you-
4th level
if you
spell,
have a
which I
compelling
don't have
plan
access
and-
to yet.
If you have a compelling plan and the only problem that you have so far with it is that you don't have a spell prepared, I'm more than happy to let you prepare it.
Yeah, let me prepare my spells here in the Dungeon Masters.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this
No.
can this be done in a... Okay, alarm can be a ritual spell, and wizards are cool like that, so I don't need it prepared. That's a good one. How many can I have prepared?
So, Andrew, you said you had a plan, but you weren't sure if it was a good one. What exactly was that?
Prepare
I happen to be very stealthy. And I was going to suggest that the good doctor, as the Teldagar, makes a distraction and draws guards while I slip in. But
how good are is your stealth?
+6.
+6. Mine's only a +2. I could just act like a Teldagar convincingly if I have. Well, no. Let's see.
Just gonna have to be a little bit more open about drinking.
My second plan is to get arrested, so that's all I really got.
I have blur, so I could make you. No. That's never mind. That's only for if you're being attacked.
Hey, I have an idea.
You're not here.
Well, may I offer an idea?
No.
Well, come on, I want to help.
Well, you're not here. Now, are you?
You're right.
No
Matt, send me
medicing.
your idea. I want to see what it was. I mean, that's an idea.
I mean, it is.
Once you guys decide on a plan, I'll let Matt say it because he doesn't give like any inside information that he would have over you, but like
It's a little unconventional.
it's definitely a Matt plan.
Yeah, I get you.
The plan that I think has the most chance of working is also going to split us up, and I don't think that's good.
Okay, well, let me hear what you've got.
Again, the plan I think is going to work the easiest is if I
Jesus
go
Christ.
in alone after you make a distraction to make sure there's no guards prowling about. I find where he is, find an easier way in, and then come back and get you. Or if I see a chance to just get him out, I'll do that. But I don't like splitting even more. So the second idea is like, let's just sneak in and see how far we get before we get caught. But we're knights, and I don't want to sneak in. But this is a foreign hostile country, like openly hostile country.
Right.
So I think deadly force would be something the king wouldn't really worry about. But I want to be a good person.
Let's leave deadly force as a last resort.
Right, because I have like a shitload of telepathy and friends and comprehend languages and command. So I can Jedi mind trick people, but my issue is like if we run into like 6 people, we're fucked.
Yeah, I understand.
But 6 people should be pretty sus.
Well, yeah, I think the best thing is one of us is gonna have to.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, your distraction, yes, might be the best way. Because I do have subtle spell. I could subtly charm somebody at the gate.
Ooh.
So let them let us through. And if I do it at 2nd level, I can do more than one person. I can do it up to 3rd level. But subtle spell, I can't remember how that works. And I keep meaning to put this in my
Subtle spell,
I didn't know if it was one of those that needed more than one sorcery point per casting.
It gets rid of everything besides the material component of casting, and it requires 1 sorcery point.
yeah.
Yeah, I had subtle spell, and I honestly don't remember what I decided for my second one, because it gives you 2, but I thought I had the document, but somehow I think I ended up losing that one. And I don't remember if it was twinned or something else, but I feel like it was twinned.
Yeah, you can just say now. It's on stream. It's twin.
That's what I'm going to say. Subtle and twinned. Those are the ones I'm going to put into my sheet.
All right. So, what's the plan here?
So
If you can get one of the guards to start acting a fool, and then we can both sneak in, that's ideal.
Well, problem is, it is just charm person. It's not like suggestion or anything like that.
I mean, I have command, so I could give it a try.
Yeah, I don't have command.
And I have a thing, I think. When Whenever you cast a spell that has a verbal component, you can suppress the senses of those around you. Choose one creature that can hear you within 30 feet of you. Your spell casting is silent to that creature. And it has disadvantage on its next check. So, David, do I see any guards around?
Yeah, towards the front of the door, there seem to be two that are just standing and waiting.
Okay, do we want to sneak right in the front door?
A perception check will allow you to look for alternate entrances. If that is something you choose to do.
I could also use, if need be. Would this work, though? Would it work? Medium small until the creature. That is too bad that it doesn't say that I would give you better stealth for enlarge reduce if I were to reduce you to my size.
Does that not increase your dex? I could have swore it does.
It doesn't
No.
say so.
No, it literally all
It just brings
that
you
spell
down from
does
medium to
is-
small,
Yeah, turning you
and
different
it
size.
disadvantage on strength as well as taking off a d4 worth of damage.
So,
Because that would be my other plan: is make him my size and make him easier. Give him an easier time getting through.
yeah, make me your size, and then you can stand on my shoulders. Or no, I should
That-
stand on your shoulders because I have the elfie face.
Wait, hang on. Hang on, I feel like this
Are
got
you-
away from us.
I feel like the trench coat's a bad idea. Okay.
No, hold on. We got a cloak. Hold on, we could do this. I got hella good at fucking acrobatics. I can stay balanced on
this
you.
can only last for a minute. We would have to be quick, and I'm not strong. I have a negative to strength. I need you to know this. I need you to understand that.
I was under
Yeah,
the
okay.
impression that Valgum's idea was for y'all to just sneak by with both of you being tiny boys. Not that you were going to combine Megazord style to become a tall
To be a
boy.
medium creature with the two of them.
Well, I mean, hey,
thinking,
it's
David.
outside the box.
Well, what I would say is see if you can find an alternate route. My stealth isn't great, but it's not a negative. Actually, I could try to Misty Step over. It's just 30 feet away. That you can see. I have to see it.
30 Misty Step, 30 feet.
That I
And-
can see.
Yeah. Do it on top of the wall. Is the wall more than 30 feet tall?
The outside wall or like the castle walls?
The one that we need to get over right now.
To get inside the castle, the walls aren't 30 feet thick, no.
Not thick, tall.
Oh, tall? Yeah.
Really? 30-foot walls?
This is a fucking huge castle, my dude. I need to stress that.
God. Okay.
This thing is
30
practically
foot
carved
walls.
into the mountain that it's atop.
This thing is built for a siege.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right, I vote we just bewitch the guards up there, make them go around, fuck about, do something, and then we sneak in. You
Okay.
take the one on the left, I'll take the one on the right.
Well, yeah, sure, we can do that.
All right. So, as things are beginning to calm down in the courtyard, you two approach again, and the two guards in front of the doors say, "Not another soul's allowed in the castle until..."
No. I'm not showing myself as I approach. I'm only
Oh.
getting within 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
I have to be within 30 feet in order for this to work.
Well, you can try to sneak up from the sides. It'll take a stealth roll, but...
Both of us?
Well, you're staying 60 feet away. I would say that you won't need it.
Okay.
Balgam, I'll need it from you.
Okay, sure. It's not great, but 9.
So, you rustle around in some bushes to the side to try to get close enough. And, you pique the attention of, the guard that's closest to Andrew on his side, or on Aethys' side. And, as he's looking over, the second guard that's closest to you turns and, begins to ask what he sees. It's about this point that you're close enough for your spell. And I assume
Okay.
Aethys is around 60 feet from that point, so...
Great. Then I would like to use my Servant of the Empress feature and suppress the senses of the guard closest to me, so he does not know that I am casting at him. And I would like to cast Command. My command is Run.
And I shall...
Do they need a wisdom save, or...?
Yes, Wisdom save, but he has disadvantage on mine.
Okay.
and the other one gets a wisdom save against a subtle charm
Thank
person.
God.
That is one of my...
That's the second nat 20 of the night.
That is one of my spells. One of my
Yeah.
one of my 2 sorcery points I have.
That is
for
my
subtle spell.
only spell slot.
Okay, so you subtle spell it. He needs a wisdom save.
Yes, wisdom save.
All right. These are flat rolls, by the way. So...
And my save DC, I'm pretty sure, is better than that.
If your spell save DC is 12 as a wizard, you fucked up. You fucked up
my
somewhere
my
along
save
the
right
character
now
creation.
is a 14, and that's just because I need more intelligence.
So, what exactly do you do with this guard?
I'm saying that he should see. I'm kind of just like when I come out of the bushes in front of him after the other one has run off.
Yeah, the one that Aethys sort of mind tricked. As he's talking about seeing rustling in the bushes, his eyes go wide. He takes a step, another step, and then breaks off into a sprint. And
after I subtly charm the other one, I'll come out of the bushes and say, sorry, think I dropped my key. Is that your friend over there? Should probably see what he's up to, huh?
yeah, I was saying the same thing before he quickly runs off as well.
Cool.
Let's walk on in this bitch.
Sure, let's do this.
So you open the doors, and you were ushered through several parlor rooms and other very fanciful structures inside these halls when you first were ushered in.
Keen mind, baby.
I'm going to need both a stealth and investigation check from the both of you.
Okay.
Now, investigation's my strong suit.
If you two are staying together, I will say that one of you can do one can do the other with advantage.
I'll do the stealth roll.
You get
And I will do the
action.
investigation.
Okay.
Okay. Do better.
Oh,
than
come
that.
on.
You get advantage. Because you're help actioning each other, essentially.
Okay. Better. That's a 16 for investigation.
Wow, I got 2 10s. That's still a 16 for stealth.
I'm just gonna... You know what? Hang on. I have the solution to our problems with these fucking roller strips.
Replace them?
Better idea. The ability to replace them at will. There you go.
I don't
We
trust any
just
of them.
can't delete.
Whoops.
This one's bad.
So I've
Wow, I've rolled another 10. Lovely.
I've given you
Okay.
an infinite bag of roller strips. So do with that what you will. Anyways,
All right, let's throw 80 of them right there on the map.
please don't. So what were the scores?
16 for
And
investigation.
16 for stealth.
Ah, okay. So
Who'da
you guys
thought-
managed to stay within the shadows, and you guys actually see as Aethys, you recognize this to be the guard that you suggested attack with the first time. You see him beaten to a bloody pulp and slowly being dragged into the being dragged behind a figure into a doorway that's going downwards. It's going down like a spiral staircase.
So that's probably the dungeon.
Is that where you're going?
I'll wait a hot second, but then yeah.
Okay. So you wait a hot second, make absolutely sure that no one's coming, and then you guys climb into this dimly lit dungeon. You guys are able to move your tokens around, and they will be able to see up to. Both of you have dark vision, I believe, so 60 feet in all directions. You may have to get closer in some directions to see items because tabletop's a little fucked. But that's.
Do you have dark vision, Aethys?
I do not.
I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Wait, do half elves have dark vision? Hold on.
I could have swore they did.
They typically do, but I think you did something with.
Yeah, I did do a
Oh, you
custom
traded yours
half
for
elf.
feet. That's right.
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, then cutting your range in half.
Heck. By the way, since we're past the plan now, can I share with y'all what my plan was going to be?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
please do.
Aethys, you should have just ran up to one of the guards, just being like, "I suffered from lycanthropy. I gotta get locked up immediately.
Full moon out.
It's a full moon, please."
It's not even a full moon.
I was gonna if you guys had actually thought of something similar, I was gonna roll luck. But now the question being, first and foremost, can any of you speak Giant? Because you do see along the walls there are like inscriptions in the language.
I don't believe so.
I can speak Elvish, Orc, and Abyssal.
I know Gnomish, Draconic, and Common.
So no Giant, unfortunate.
I have comprehend languages though,
You do.
As do I.
and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it can be cast as a ritual.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I can. It's a one action or a ritual, and it doesn't say how.
Okay. And for the
Yes.
record, the compass on the map is obscured, but towards the rations and gold counters is towards north.
You need
So-
like one of those compass things, but yeah.
So
Okay,
you
so it
guys-
lasts an hour.
It lasts an hour. So.
Yeah, comprehend languages. I think I will also do that as a ritual.
All right. So when you do this, you are able to decipher what these runes on the walls mean. There are currently 3 inscriptions in front of you. The one to the west says family tomb. The one to the right, or I'm sorry, the one to the east reads level 1 offenders, and one's going straight south that says other. Where do you go?
I believe we should check all of them.
Well, which one first?
Well, something tells me that other might have.
That might be where Isaiah is.
No, I believe Isaiah's in the first-time offenders,
I see.
but other may be where they are holding Glorioso.
Let's try the first-time offenders first. Let's get our bullet back first.
Agreed.
Okay, so that was to the east. So
This way.
Um,
I would like to open this door.
okay, you open it,
Mm-hmm.
and who's going down the hall?
Me. I'm going to stand in front because Valgum is squishy as fuck.
and
Okay.
Valgum's gonna follow right behind
Oh,
and knock over the door somehow. I see. That's why I'm snapping all grid style.
okay, there we
I don't
go.
know why I'm snapping grid style, but give me a sec.
I did that on purpose so that you'd stay on the grid.
Did you?
Yeah.
Apparently I can't. Well, then if you want, we can switch it back, but
It doesn't matter. Down this hall, you see. Well, at the moment, you only see one person who's currently sitting in the corner of his cell, paying no mind to the fact that there are people walking through.
Okay, ignoring him.
continuing on.
Okay. Move your tokens to see what you see.
Okay.
Without your tokens, you physically cannot see. So.
Oh, I see. It just it reveals whatever we have seen.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. How'd you set this up?
There is something called the Fog of War tool, and setting it up was the biggest pain in the ass. But it gives a cool effect, so I don't mind.
Oh, suddenly I can no longer move myself.
Yeah, sorry, my game froze.
You know, just thinking. He might be a first-time offender, technically speaking, but at the same time,
Hang on a second. Whoop. Whoop. For some reason, if you don't hit those very back corners, they don't spawn in. But yeah. You see a plethora of people here, none of which are your friend. And as you pass by this dwarf, Valgum, you hear him shout, "You're too late. They already took him."
took who, my friend?
Oh, you not here for the bird?
The bird?
Yeah, they were holding a birdman here. I was told that Gnome was coming to take him. Well, you're a little late.
Well, I'll look into it. What are the... I guess you suppose they just took him back that way.
Yeah. Don't know where they were going with him. They said that he was important. Don't know
Does
why.
this bird have a name?
I kept squawking Willow at me.
How big was he?
Taller than me.
All right.
I believe this bird person may be the one that Isaiah wanted to find.
Perhaps. Thanks for your help, friend.
Yeah. Good luck finding him.
Thank you.
Those who travel the Ring of Fire never get back.
Don't like those odds. And I'm gonna walk off.
Everyone else just sort of ignores your presence, assuming that he's shouting at a guard.
All right, guess we're going to other.
Whoa!
Wow.
Other was over here.
Yep.
Why is my vision only one square?
Because this is very, very dark and you have no night vision. or dark vision.
Oh.
Hey, I mean, it works.
Oh, you've gotten to this. Hang on. Whenever you see one of those things, it'll light up more room. This guard right here currently has his back face to you. There are more inscriptions now on the floors. Towards the direction of the guard, it reads level 2 offenders. And the opposite direction to the west, it reads interrogation. And further still is another other.
Well,
Just pick one, honestly, because I don't know if he'd be a second-degree offender or not. I don't know how these laws work.
Could I roll
perception?
history?
What?
You could roll a history, but perception would also be something that you may want.
Oh, this is the one character I have with good perception. That's
See,
right.
I have a better history. I typically have a better perception.
13.
Okay. So a 13's enough.
How's an 8? Because I can't seem to ever roll good despite my bonuses.
What exactly did you want the history for?
Just to see if I knew a bit more about the laws of the land, like, when it comes to these degrees of offense.
You're not quite sure how perfectly it translates in Belden, but in your mind, first degree person from the civilizations you've been in, first degree would be like petty crimes, minor theft, stuff like that. 2 would be things like murder and other sort of things. What you would assume tier 3 to be would be the really bad things like political assassination or treason or the like.
Oh, I see.
But
I think he would be a tier 3.
Aethys, you see a figure in a flowing blue cloak, these very angelic wings on his back, and a halo of chain, walking out of interrogation, ignoring everything around him, and beginning to head back up the stairs that you guys just came down from.
I'm gonna try to slip into the interrogation room after he leaves. Then.
Okay, so you're heading that direction?
Yep. I don't know which way that is, but I'll go there.
It was westward, this way.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep up with Aethys.
Well, you
as
got
much as I
the
can.
wider AoE, so you may want
Right.
to actually lead.
Is this the interrogation room?
It reads as such. Give me a second before you
Excellent.
walk through. Give me a second before you walk through. Okay, there you go. I forgot how these interactable doors work. I forgot to lock both the open and closed states. Very narrow hallway with more than one path.
What does this door say?
This says interrogation room 2.
What does this door say?
Oh, shit.
There's a guard standing in front of it, but the inscription on the wall that you can see from this distance says interrogation room 1.
Well, there's a guard standing in front of it. That means it's in use.
What's the play here?
Dr. Caston, you got any bright ideas? Because if you don't, I have an idea.
No, I didn't pick that. So damn. What's your idea?
I'm gonna cast friends on this guy and chat him up, and then when he turns around, I'm gonna stab him in the back of the neck.
Y'all are still wearing Belden armor.
Ow. Well, wearing belt.
No, I look like a
belt soldiers.
botanist.
We don't look like guards, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, you look like soldiers. Very different thing.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
I think your plan is probably the good one, because I don't have any way to incapacitate him without harming him, and Charm Person can only do so much.
No, I plan on killing him.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a wisdom save, yeah?
Well, hold on. I think I might just.
Oh no, I just remembered what I wanted to choose my fucking spells.
What's that?
Or my two choices for that. It was supposed to be careful spell instead of twinned. I remember exactly why I chose it too.
Unfortunate.
Fuck. So I could cast Fireball without melting you guys.
Don't you get another option for it?
No, it's a feat. It's not
It's a feat, so I only get 2. And
Oh.
2 points to spend.
Oh, right,
per
you're
day.
a wizard, not a sorcerer.
Yep.
All right. Here's the idea.
Because otherwise it would have been a Machida if it were sorcerer. Because Dungeon Masters, it doesn't with that feat. It doesn't let you pick them. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Ah well.
No!
I can twin Burning Hands, so
This guard still hasn't noticed you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast the Detect Thought spell on him.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna walk up to him and stab him in the throat.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay. Not wasting a spell on this guy. With my sword that does the shing shing. That'll be a 26.
That hits.
No, 25.
That hits.
Christ.
Excellent. Look, I'm good at one thing. All right, 1d8 plus 3.
thing that Aethys doesn't even typically do.
7 damage.
All right. You walk up, pull out your sword, and actually, as it reveals, I forgot. As it reveals itself, it puts out some light.
Oh,
And when the guard comes to turn to look at you, he is met with a sword in his throat. You have bloodied him, but not killed him outright.
can I use my flurry of blows then?
Sure.
Great. I'll just
You
attack it. Yeah, but this time I'm going to attack with my fist. No,
Okay.
I'm just flurry of blows. I'm not or martial artsing, excuse me.
Listen, that's my DM style. I say after every word.
Well, that's not great.
Flurry of blows gives 2 attacks.
I guess I will spend the key point then.
Oh, you were just doing martial arts style. Whoops.
Yeah. That's better. How is a
I was just going to say
20.
I'll use Frostbite.
That's higher. Roll to hit.
and then
Roll damage.
I'm gonna clock him in the face. This plus 3. 5.
That's enough. Guard falls over. And no coroner will ever believe that the knife or that the sword wasn't the thing that killed.
What size is this guard?
He's medium.
And can I take his armor?
Yep.
Great.
So you spend the time clattering around to quickly switch from disguise to disguise.
Does he also have a key on him?
He does.
Great.
He actually has a ring of keys.
Ooh, excellent.
I take it that you're gonna try one of them in this door?
That seems like the next step, yeah.
Okay. The door opens, and in this room, you see Isaiah Themer clasp.
Hey, my boy.
About 6 inches shorter than he should be. About
My boy?
all of his muscles look like they've had a severe case of atrophy. where they look non-existent anymore. He
What
looks
the fuck?
sickly, he looks pale, and
I look
Shock.
mummified, basically.
most shockingly of all, he has a chain coming out of the left part of his chest that pins him to the wall.
I would like to freak out as a free action.
Isaiah, you see the door open and you see your allies.
Knew we'd oh! Gods, what has happened to you?
Isaiah?
Isaiah, you are able to speak and everything. You are just you basically have a -6 to everything that's physical.
Yeah. I got some information.
Shall I shatter this chain?
Please.
Great. I whip out my long sword.
Hey,
I'm gonna. What?
I weakly reach out to grab his shoulder and say, I'm really glad you're here.
Don't worry,
Can I-
friend. Yeah.
Could I try to use frostbite on the chains to make them more brittle so you could cut
Yeah,
through
sure.
them easier? Cool. It's
So-
just a con save typically,
Well,
so
there is a lever.
It's a chain it's an inanimate object, it automatically fails the check.
right. That's what I was saying. So it's
What does this lever look like it does?
You're not sure. And it's slightly wrong in its representation. It's actually a small switch on the wall.
Gotcha.
Well, am I still shackled?
Yeah, you guys see that
Yeah.
Isaiah also has shackles that connect him to this wooden table through iron loops.
Well, let's get him out of this fucking chain so he can break himself out.
yeah. Let's see if that even works.
So
But-
after he frostbites the chain, I'm gonna with it. You know.
Alright?
Good fucking luck.
So, you smash the chain and it shatters into pieces. And, Isaiah, you are now free from the wall. The red gem that went through you is still in the wall, lodged in it. And you two now see that there is a sort of maliciously glowing red ruby sort of gem embedded into the wall.
Dr. Caston, if you wouldn't mind.
That's
Um,
the same thing that killed the princess.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I probably don't want to touch this with my bare hands.
Yeah, by the way, I got some information as well.
I'm gonna grab a rag or something out of my pack and try to pick it up with that.
As you touch it, even through cloth, you feel it how do I describe this? You know when you place your hand over top of the hose of a vacuum cleaner?
Yes.
It feels like that, but for your soul and your magic essence.
Oh, fuck. That was a bad idea.
It doesn't take much because you just quickly moved away, but it did not feel great touching it.
Can I use my telekinesis on it?
Give me a wisdom save.
Okie doke. I'm pretty good at those. 15. No, 16.
You lift it up and hover it over the table, and all of a sudden, for just a brief second, it just slurps away all your concentration and just drops onto the table. It seems like whatever means you guys use to touch this thing or interact with it, it tries to leech it off of you.
Hmm.
Yeah. And that's attached to Isaiah still?
It's not attached to Isaiah anymore.
So does he look like he's getting better?
He does not.
Oh,
For the
fuck.
purpose of fighting Isaiah, you are currently level 1.
Damn.
Shit.
Is the chain still buried in his chest?
No, you shattered that.
Okay.
The only chains that are now holding him are to the table, which I assume you guys deal with the exact same way.
Yeah.
Freeze,
Probably.
shatter, freeze, shatter. So, Isaiah, you now are free again, but you are severely limited in your fighting ability.
Well, is this permanent? How do we stop this?
I'm assuming it. I don't think Healing Word is going to do anything for that. That's just kind of... Nope. This might be some... if you'll give me a moment, I'm going to, as a ritual... Just, it's going to take me a few minutes to use Identify on this gem to see what exactly the magic behind it is.
Okay. So, after 10 minutes of chanting and incantation, you figure out... Sorry. You figure out that this gem, for lack of a better term, you just call it a leeching gem. When it interacts with, touches, or, God forbid, attacks a creature, it takes the combat roll and basically subtracts that many levels from a creature, stopping at level 1. And takes any power that is put into it and gives it to the person who fired the weapon. Or rather, gives it to, like, the quote-unquote owner of the weapon.
I see.
So who fired it?
Who else? Ephrael.
That dick with the chain halo?
Yeah.
So we have to kill him to get your power back.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting his head on a fucking pike.
Not like that, you aren't.
This is, it's going to take some hefty magic to get you back to normal otherwise, I think. I'm not even certain it would work that way.
Glorioso is alive.
Well, I assumed as much.
Well, I managed to actually bluff it out of him. Basically confirming your suspicions.
Is he held in these chambers?
I don't know. I couldn't get much else out of him.
Right, well...
I know that it was the Duke who killed the princess. And I imagine the Duke and Ephrael have some sort of fucking agreement.
Valgum, at this moment, you feel rustling inside of your bag.
I'm gonna open my bag and take a look.
This movement appears to have come from your spellbook.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna pull out my spellbook then.
With the odd telekinetic bond that you share with it, typically every message and every interaction you've had with it has led you to believe that it's just curious of the world. But right now, it has a different emotion. It speaks with a tone of worry and excitement at the same time. And all that you hear inside of your head is, "He is near. He will help."
Who is near? Who will help? I'm muttering this to the book.
It does not respond with any clear answer. It just repeats, "He is here. He will help."
Glorioso? Muttering. Sense.
It has a tone of worry when it says "he is here," but it has a tone of joy when it says "he will help."
Okay, so he has. So it's a very, it's a very intimidating presence, but good-natured.
But I don't know who. I can only assume Glorioso, but I.
It could be. I mean, it could be somebody else.
But this is only saying this to me. Yes.
Yeah, it's telekinetically saying it.
Right.
Aethys has no reason to, but if he were to read your mind right now, he would also hear it.
Yeah, I'm not interested in reading his mind. What I am interested in, however, is going out back into the courtyard. Not the courtyard, the hallway, to make sure we're not getting crept up on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, looking back through, this guard is still on the floor and naked now, Skyrim style. But you don't see any other guards that have come to help. He didn't
Wait,
exactly
why is he
let out.
naked?
He didn't let out a large death scream. Oh, because Aethys is wearing his clothes now.
Oh, right.
Right. I'd like to drag him into the room and just stretch him out on the table.
Okay. Any other business in this room? Isaiah, you are now free, and your token can reveal light as well. You don't have dark vision, so it's going to be as dim as Aethys before he had his sword.
Great. I mean, I'm technically using a level 1 sheet right now, so... God damn it.
Where's that gem?
It's still lodged in the wall.
it's
The
on the
gem's
table.
on the table now.
Oh,
Great.
ba-
I'm
you
going to
basically-
use my backpack to sort of scoop it up.
Okay.
just don't touch it.
Right. I'm going to avoid that.
You feel it from up to 6 inches away trying to siphon at your fingertips, but you're keeping it just far enough to where it doesn't.
Right. Excellent. Good. What did he fire this with?
Isaiah, as described earlier, you know that it is like this weird, very gruesome looking grappling gun sort of deal. It didn't look like a traditional gun. It looked very barbaric and strange.
It looked like some sort of hybrid harpoon. Dump is calling at my door. Pardon me.
Yep.
So if we could get a hold of this weapon.
But here's the thing. He has direct access to it. Like, he summoned a blue portal and pulled it out of there before he shot me.
All right.
I don't know if we should be going up against him. We need help.
You are literally, I'm sorry for this, Isaiah. You are literally useless in your current condition.
I understand that. That's why I'm trying not to be a detriment.
We need to get your power back.
All right.
If we can get out of here, I think I know a way we can destroy this gym.
Lead the way. I trust you.
But you totally don't think we could take Ephrael as we are now.
I mean, no. I would probably die.
Please leg up in your room.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Is that all of the business that you guys have in this room?
Yeah, I guess we'll just start. Well, I want to see if. I mean, surely Glorioso's not in this prison. Well, it is the royal prison of the capital city. There wouldn't be much else place for him to be.
We can take a look around, but I would also like to get Isaiah his powers back.
Yeah, I think if we can destroy the gym, we'll get him back.
I just don't know how we can go about doing that.
Well, okay, any magic item can be destroyed.
Yeah, sure. But right now, this one is siphoning.
I still have boots of flying.
You do have boots flying.
You are correct. They didn't take any of your gear. They just quickly tied you up and brought you down here. They didn't have to formal searches, and since your hands were bound, they figured there was no reason to go through the extra steps. How wrong they were.
Yeah, I should have fucking raged away beforehand. Are the shackles attached to the wall free?
Yeah, no, you are completely free. You've still
Okay.
got them shackled around your wrists, but
They're cut.
Cool. I don't mind this look. Then let's go ahead and head on out.
Yeah.
Aethys, you have a slightly longer AoE now.
Oh,
Because of
wow,
your
you
sword.
guys went.
How do you keep doing this?
I don't know.
I can't even go through a door.
Yeah, you have to go around them.
It's tragic.
And Aethys is moving too quickly for me to see where he's going.
He's just trying to reveal.
Because
Yeah, I'm like monk running.
gonna take me. Like I'm like way back here still.
What do these
probably.
doors say?
Well,
Walking with Isaiah.
this area is marked level 2 security prisoners.
All right, well, this is not somewhere I want to be. Where was the other?
The other
Back here.
goes south still.
Okay. Now, what does these say?
The one to the right says level 3 prisoners. The one to the left has an inscription, but it's scrawled out.
That's the one. I'm gonna try to go in there.
It is currently locked. Both
I'll
of them.
try all the keys.
This doesn't have a keyhole.
What does it have?
It doesn't seem to have any outward locking mechanism.
Bust it down.
Well, if Isaiah had all of his strength back, I'd say yeah, but I ain't busting shit down. I got an 11 in strength.
By the way, the one that you're currently looking at, that's the level 3 prisoners.
What is the door made out of?
They're both, despite looking like portcullises, they are solid iron.
Solid iron. Shit. Scheiße. I was gonna try to say burn it down with the iron. Oh, how I wish I had the druid spell of heat metal.
Anyone that wants to, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Sure. Pretty good at that.
Is the door frame itself stone or what is it?
It's
Take
like
that
the same kind of stone that's against the that the walls are made of. Yeah.
All right, cool. I have an idea. Add this back up.
Backing up.
I want to use the
Wow.
mold earth cantrip around the where the hinges of the door.
You motherfucker. Okay. So. God damn it.
Please tell me Glorious is just behind this door. Oh my god, I'm gonna cream my pants.
You have made a small walkway around the door.
Oh, okay, sure. Not quite what I wanted to do, but that works.
Oh, sorry. What were you trying to do?
I was just molding earth around the hinges of the door so the door would let us through, but this also works.
No, because in walking past, you notice that it's got a small piece of mechanical engineering around it. It looks like there was a switch to open this door.
Not anymore. Doesn't matter.
What does this door say?
It has words on it, and it is scrawled out even harder. And the little outcropping that Isaiah is in, that one reads torture room.
Ooh.
It looks pretty empty, and with the exception of like an Iron Maiden. That's because tabletop sucks, and I cannot find any of my actual like torture racks or any of that stuff. But pretend there are torture racks and stuff.
Oh, so there's just like implements everywhere.
Yeah, and currently splayed upon the rack right now is the man that you suggested to attack,
Fucker.
and
Ooh.
he with I can only describe warbling eyeballs sees you and just whispers, "Perpetrator, what have they done to me because of you?"
He doesn't know I cast a spell on him.
Oh fuck, you're right. Never mind. He just looks and goes, "Help."
Who? Why should I help you? I say in full guard costume.
I am wrongly accused. I don't know what happened.
You are a traitor to your people, and you will rot here. And I'm gonna leave before I have to say shit that makes sense.
Yeah. Following along with the guard.
You want to just mold earth again?
Yeah, basically.
What? I love putting down puzzles for y'all to ignore.
This is why it's still a puzzle if I just found my own solution.
You're correct, but still, that doesn't mean that I have to like it.
Well,
Oh god, Dave, what the fuck? I hate your design strategy for dungeon.
The outcropping says archive. The third one has 3 scrawls down the.
Oh my god. Let me in!
let's see about the archive. Might be able to tell us where exactly everyone is.
What?
But
What
also,
the fuck is that?
Don't worry
I
about
don't know
it.
if I want to know.
That revealed a little early.
We gotta go in there.
All right.
Yeah,
Whoa.
don't even have to say it.
Well,
Oh
we'll
my
do that.
god. We gotta go in.
Okay.
I'm going in.
So inside, you see, essentially what looks like a skeleton with flesh. The eyes are sallow and yellowed. There's this long hair down to the figure's knees, and it is chained 3 times through the chest to this giant ruby. And when you enter, its eyes don't even move. It just goes.
Keeping my distance, I want to begin the identify ritual on this. This.
About halfway
Big
through
ol'-
the identify ritual, you realize this thing's giving off a lot of identical readings as the leeching stone that.
Don't touch it.
has.
Do not touch it.
As he's doing this, I want to kneel in front of the figure and just be like, "Are you Lord Glorioso Snowdown?" So that's a yes. You should be rightful ruler of this place, and you are chained to this rock, and we cannot have that. So, and I whip out the sword again, point at Caston, point at the chains.
Same thing as before with Isaiah.
Yep. After breaking the 3 chains, he falls to the floor. And
Well, I
says-
want to catch him.
Okay. He falls into your arms and he whispers, "It must be destroyed."
How? How do we destroy it? That's all we need to know.
He slowly moves a hand and points at your sword and whispers, "Some ass." And his hand drops.
Oh, right. Perfect then. And I take I dump first of all, I dump Isaiah's rock out of my backpack and I just stab it with my sword.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me, or strength save, excuse me.
Oh fuck. Well, this ain't gonna go well. 5.
It knocks you back into the wall.
Ugh! Is
Try
it
again.
destroyed?
It is indeed, but Isaiah still looks skeletonized. The big one, idiots.
I just wanted to see if it would work. Chill, and then I'll destroy the big one. Fine.
I'm gonna take my war pick and
And help.
Help
do
out.
the same. Yeah.
All right, strength check. Isaiah,
I'm,
you make
yeah.
this with a -6. You are
Yeah,
fucking
you're right.
weak, my dude.
I don't care.
Go ahead and make that save then.
Should I try a spell?
Oh, you know what? I have human determination. I'm gonna use it.
Yep, go ahead.
Excellent. 6.
I'll go ahead and give it a try, if that's okay.
Yeah, I assumed you were both doing it.
Yeah. 14. No, 15.
So, Isaiah, with the last of your strength, you lift this war pick that feels about 40 times heavier above your head and swing it down with as much effort as you can with the help of gravity. And you feel it shoot you backwards into the wall and slam against it, make you fall to the floor. Aethys, you managed to stay on your feet, but with your combined effort, the crystal shatters. And
Do the 2 of them look like they're getting better?
Isaiah does not, but Glorioso, you see as he begins to sort of plump up a little bit. Once where you could once see skeleton sort of ligaments and bones through his fingers, they start to plump back up into what looked to be human. And he slowly stands up. The halo around him slowly beginning to return. His eyes that normally float by his head and have been resting on the ground this whole time slowly float back up to meet with his now you see serpent sort of looking eyes. And he says,
I bow.
Yeah, I kind of look at all at him and then bow as well.
I'll kneel because bowing is difficult for me.
"Thank you for doing this for me, for my kingdom."
Well,
Now-
we can't have who's currently in charge ruining things.
What is my son doing up there?
Making deals with the very people who put you in this situation.
Starting wars with other nations.
Oh. Oh, you don't understand what put me in the situation, I see.
Was it your son?
My son joined the people that you're talking about. And
Fucking knew it. Called it.
what he's told me while I was locked up here is that he asked them for the power to leech the power of others. What he's been parading around as my power, or what he's been parading around as his power, has actually been mine this whole fucking time.
So he's going to notice the fact that he just lost all of that and be very upset and be coming here, right?
Oh yeah, no. Now that the wings are back on my back, he's pissed and probably coming down here.
Can
Are
he
you
take
ready to
you?
rip off his head?
I'm still not in that great of a position to fight, he says, pointing at the 3 wounds. And he looks at Isaiah and goes, "You look like he's done a little something to you as well."
He's taken his power.
Fortunately,
as well.
yes.
He's probably holding on to it directly. Here, you know
Yeah.
what? You've done me this favor. Allow me to do one further. But before I do this, know it's temporary, okay?
All right. Thank you.
He places a hand on Isaiah's shoulder, and you see as Glorioso turns back into the skeleton sort of like gangly figure that he was a couple of seconds ago. And you see Isaiah not only go back to his former glory, but even greater. Isaiah, I am sending you a character sheet. Use the stats and weapon rolls on this sheet, please.
Excellent.
You are now essentially a level 10 Path of the Beast Barbarian.
Nice.
Glorioso falls back down to his knees and says, "I give you this power to make it a fair fight. Now you make him pay."
Well, we should go out and meet him then.
Lord Glorioso, I shall have his head on the pike.
And in any other situation, I would have you killed for saying that. But
Forgive
you
me for
have
saying
my- you have my blessing. That boy is to be destroyed.
I appreciate your blessing, sir. All right. Let's fucking do this.
Man, I had this whole thing.
I will say now is probably the best time for a break before we get into combat. Just throw that out there.
Close. You guys hear a thunderous slamming of doors and screaming of men out towards the center atrium of the dungeon.
Well, here it comes.
Do you all go to meet him, or
We ain't no pussies.
Before y'all charge at him, before y'all get within distance of explosion, that's gonna be my first move.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely wait and stand back for a fat, nasty fireball to the face.
go
fuck
ahead
yeah.
and stand in the center area?
Okay. I will I would like to make a stand sort of in front of here, so baby Snowdown can't make it to Glorioso.
Right.
Okay.
So it's at this moment that you see.
How far does?
Oh, also I've shedded the guard disguise. I'm back to looking like a botanist.
Okay, I thought you were about to say you were back to looking like yourself.
Oh fuck no! I'm not giving him my true identity.
You guys
Yeah,
see
okay.
as God Emperor Ephrael Snowdown walks into the center of the atrium and says, I knew that you three were off looking. Well, you've messed with powers you shouldn't, and because of you, not only will the kingdom of Davii fall within the month, but you won't even get to see it. And that
fireball.
And that is where we're taking our
Fireball.
When we come back, we'll roll initiative for the fight. I
Hell
will
yeah.
get a better camera angle for the stream. And, yeah. So,
Excellent.
thank you for watching the stream. We will be back in, let's say 15 minutes, 8:20, 14 minutes.
That worked.
All right, excuse me.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Matt, did you look over your new?
Yes, I have the temporary character sheet pulled up. Do you want me to roll initiative?
Well, I'm gonna wait till Andrew's actually here as well. But I was also gonna ask, did you?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Did you see what the barbarian path of the beast gets? Because there are 2 things there for you.
No, it doesn't list what the 2 barbarian things is.
Well, the sheet doesn't, but I was saying you can quickly look those up if you want.
Oh, do you want me to? I mean, I could just update his character sheet real quick to level 10 and see what I would
Make a copy and do that, because I am lowering you right back down to where everyone else is immediately after this fight.
Yeah, I'll do that. Give me just a moment then. But as of right now, I can use the updated character
TPK.
sheet. No, come on.
I don't think this is going to be a TPK.
We're gonna T their P. We're gonna TK their P.
We're gonna TP their houses.
We're gonna TP their K.
Just keep saying it, Andrew. That's the rule of comedy. If you say it enough, it'll be funny. It's worked for me for a very long time.
We can P on their K. We can TP their PP.
All right, fuck off. Just roll initiative. Well, Ephrael is dead last. He got a nat 1.
Fuck yeah.
I got 18.
It's okay.
Valgum got a rock.
5, because I just cannot roll well during this campaign. This is why I rely on the ones that require checks, apparently. Okay, well, yeah, fine.
And Isaiah?
Initiative.
Yep.
I roll with advantage. Thank Christ for advantage. Give me just. So that would be a
I think that's still lower than
14.
Aethys.
It's a 14.
Okay, still lower than Aethys. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, so Aethys, you are going to be first.
Excellent.
If you're a warlock, it'd be excellent.
I am a warlock.
Oh, excellent.
Ba, 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 ba.
Ba, 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 ba.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
40, 45, 50, 70, 75, 80. I could get to Ephrael. But I don't think I want to.
If you recall
No,
what
don't.
Valgum said.
Get close, but don't get that close. Don't get up to him. Granted, I have quite a bit of range on the spell that I'm going to use.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
There are pillars. Your current. What the fuck?
It's very touchy.
Is that where you're trying to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Right there. And I will take the dodge action.
Ooh.
And that's my turn.
All right. You're dodging, so does that mean that anything that tries to hit you gets disadvantage?
Yes,
Or is it just
sir.
regular AC?
Anything that tries to hit me has disadvantage.
All right. Isaiah, you are next. What are you going to do with those strong, crippling muscles?
I'm gonna kick some ass.
Chew bubblegum. I'm all out of ass.
I'm never out of ass.
I really want to be mean.
What?
You can't.
Oh my god, I get answered so much shit already.
You act like anything you say fucking hurts. You're just blatantly wrong most of the time.
He's worried about the times he's not wrong.
The only times he's not wrong are hairline jokes.
All right.
Everything else is entirely subjective. And David's opinion of me matters very little.
Yeah, he's too big brain for that.
Okay.
How far away is he from me? Fuck it. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40.
It is good to be fighting with you again.
Oh, yeah. And I am going to activate my rage.
This is the first
Wow.
fight we've had since I was resurrected.
What form of the beast do you choose?
I am going to choose the bear claws.
All right.
Hey, bud, you want a bear claw?
Oh, that sounds delicious, actually. Whoa!
How does Anthus know what a bear claw donut is if he doesn't know what fucking?
Okay, look, the monastery had a bakery, asshole. How do you think they made money?
Bake sales.
Yeah, bake sales, dude.
All right. So Isaiah just comes up and screeches and roars.
Ree!
It is at this turn, or is this point that Valgum?
5, 10, 15, 20, and that's where I'm going to be. And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw as I cast Fireball.
Fireball!
Anything within basically 5, 10,
Oh,
15,
fuck.
20. It's a 20-foot radius, so
I'm sorry, this is a minor thing and probably wouldn't have changed anything, so it's not a huge deal. Also, while you have this borrowed power, Isaiah, you can now do the bonus action reveal wings that Defender at Smart can.
Ooh, okay.
nice.
You already have boots of flying, though, so it's like redundant.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, but cool.
dex save.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm sending Ephrael all of the bad juju. Yeah!
That's a 12.
That fails. He's going to take all of this.
Yeah, sending the good juju to Valgum.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Fire. Yeah.
He's going to take 25 fire damage.
Woof.
Yeah. God, that spell is so overpowered.
So, the ground beneath him explodes into several, and you just see as the hems of his robe begin to catch fire. He shakes his legs to sort of try to get it off,
Yee.
and you see as his eyes look directly to you, Valgum, and he just shouts,
Whoa.
"Oh, you're fucking dead."
Good luck.
I turn and look at Isaiah, and I'm just like, almost fights this chatty.
Typically,
Not usually. I'm used to ripping my opponent's head off. So let's get to that part.
I agree.
All right.
Shing.
Cool.
So,
I put my bear claws up.
Way to fight!
and that is me.
The spirit of Minzy is with us both.
Minzy will help us politically assassinate this god emperor.
Okay, that's me.
this is a tangent, but I feel the need. So give me a second. I'm just gonna reveal the whole map, and I would like to avert y'all's bring y'all's attention over here to the tomb.
Oh god. Mm-hmm.
We got
Oh, no.
Lindsay, Earn Silmanor.
Pod! That's fucking huge!
That's not it, or that's not all of it.
Pod 2!
So big he needs a second one.
I love it.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So yeah, if you want to get technical, their spirits are with you.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
And they're just these people all over. Huh. They must have done some bad things. Real bad things. There's a lot of filled up cells in this dungeon.
Yep. So give me 2 seconds.
Okay. I forgot something downstairs. I'll be right back.
Did we straight up avoid going to any room with an
your
actual
joint?
guard in it?
Yes.
I've got it in my room.
Damn
Pretty
you.
much.
I know.
There was
I haven't
one
smoked
guard
it,
that
though.
you didn't see in the first room, and then the rest just kind of ignored.
Can I get a awa?
Whatever.
Awa?
You're good.
David, on a scale of 1 to don't do it, is it worth it to do that Fog of War thing?
Honestly, depends on what y'all think.
I think it's very interesting.
It's cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I've ever planned a dungeon this big.
It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but I think that if your players think it's cool, it's probably worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely, man.
Fuck me, where did I put that character sheet? Okay.
Instead of doing it the way you've done it, could I upload like a map and have the Fog of War reveal like the table slowly?
No. It's got to be like props.
Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this then. I'm sorry, I fucking hate terrain placing props.
No, I get
Fun.
Shit's garbage.
And the way that I've done it, I think that I figured out a way to make it work well. In any case,
I'm happy for you.
It is now Ephrael's turn. He is going to sort of flick his wrist, and you see the sword that he wields crackles with ice.
Uh-oh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Can't quite get to you.
Oh! Oh, we're gonna flank the shit out of this dude, Isaiah.
Fuck yeah.
God
You want
Emperor,
left or right?
I'll go right.
All right.
God Emperor Ephrael Snowdown is going to look to you. And in his offhand, he's not actually wielding a shield. In his offhand, you see a small sort of like cube of ice appear in his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to fall to right here. Before quickly expanding into this snowstorm, he is going to use this homebrew spell called Frostball. I need a dex save.
Oh no.
So essentially,
Fireball, but with cold damage, yes.
yes, I want that spell eventually. Okay, dex save.
I
And
believe
also-
that you.
It also does less damage total. Oh, fuck.
I'm
Well,
so sick of these
good thing.
level. These fucking. That's an 8.
Yep.
How much damage do I take?
Like I said, luckily for you, it does less damage than a flat-out fireball.
Unluckily for me, I don't have a lot of HP.
He's gonna fucking regret it.
25.
I literally just said, fuck you.
trading
No,
blows.
fuck you.
Oh, you're down immediately?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
All right. Well, it looks like I'm picking him off, and you're getting him back up.
Ephrael turns and looks at you two and says,
That makes you think I can heal him.
Well, you're faster.
I also thought that you had medicine as a...
Maybe.
Also, you all have health potions. What are you doing?
I do not have
I just don't have a lot of HP, like, in general.
I know for a fact at least Valgum's got 2 on his body.
Yes, but
no,
when
I
you're
have a
taking
health
from
potion.
to 0.
No,
I'm aware,
I
but
do
I-
have a health potion.
I'm implying if somehow they didn't, they could grab one off of you. But anyways, Ephrael turns, looks at you both, and says, now who's next?
You.
That being said, Aethys?
Right.
You're taking that exact route?
Yeah, I'm sticking to him, and then once I've stuck to him, I'm going to inch around his combat zone, never leaving it, so I don't take the opportunity attack.
Fair enough.
And then I'm going to use an action to administer a health potion to Valgum Caston.
Okay.
And then I would like to use a bonus action,
How much?
2d4 plus 4.
Yeah, it's just a minor potion right now.
Go ahead and roll that for me. Unless
Oh, I have to roll it? Yeah, you're the one drinking it. You roll it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
How
Person
many?
drinking will roll.
2d4 plus 4.
So at minimum 6. But in reality, 7. Alright.
Yeah.
Valgum's back to his feet.
And I'm going to use patient defense, so I will mark off a key point. And I am taking the dodge action.
Okay. Patient defense key point. Basically making yourself impossible to hit.
Right, exactly. I'm so done with dying.
Crazy. Isaiah?
Isia?
5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Besides,
I'm-
Isaiah is the damage in this fight.
I'm
Well,
going
why
to
would
pull.
you say
I'm going to
Rage.
attack. I'm going. No, I'm already raging.
No, I know. I was
I'm
going to say
going-
something, but then I realized you were talking. Sorry, continue.
You're good. I'm going to first attack with my war pick.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is a 21.
That hits.
So it'll be this plus 6. 10 damage.
10 damage. All right.
And then I'm going to use my Form of the Beast natural weapon, my claws, to punch him twice in the face.
All right.
And now, since I am at level 10, I have Infectious Fury.
Yep.
With that-
When you hit with one of your natural weapons, it'll have bonus effects. But first, you got to make sure you hit.
Yeah. This will be for the first swipe, and I can make an additional swipe with my claws. That is a 29.
Next.
And the second claw attack. Oh, that's a 14.
That one misses.
All right,
Oh.
that's okay. That's
Roll
okay
damage?
because
Hey, one of them hits. So what are those benefits you were talking about?
it's
Yes. He needs to make a wisdom save.
he has to beat a 15. God,
20. Third one
Damn.
of the night.
that is a 4 for the claw damage.
Oh, nothing else?
Plus strength.
You are for... Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, 4. Well, then that would make it 8 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Malcolm?
8 damage.
Okay. Back up again, not making death saves. Let's make, and I apologize at this, but let's make Isaiah. Let's enlarge him.
Yeah.
Yes! Let's fucking smash this dude! Let's fucking go!
So
I need you to
cast
see
the
how it
attribute.
feels to play pod.
yes, let's enlarge him.
I
So-
intend to make my fucking.
As an
Oh,
action.
yes! My war pick is. Dude, I'm going to impale this dude on my war
Right.
pick.
So you are now a large-sized creature, and your weapons also match. Grow to match your size. You also deal an extra D4 damage, and have advantage on strength saves
On every attack.
on every attack.
Yes!
So, have fun being big.
All right.
And keep
Malcolm?
casting alive so that doesn't drop. Casting,
So-
get the fuck out of here.
Yes. I don't know. You can't use a bonus action spell after you've used an action spell, can you?
You can't cast 2 leveled spells in one turn.
Yeah, it'd have to be a cantrip if you do.
Basically, Andrew. Sorry, to answer your question, Andrew, I can do an additional 2d12 psychic damage
But
if
what
he
you're
fails that
saying-
wisdom save.
If I
Oh, no,
fail to
okay.
save, then.
I've already used an action. Okay.
Damn.
So you can move, and if you want to cast a bonus action spell, it has to be a cantrip.
Right, and it has to be a bonus action cantrip, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I have. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Just hightailing it.
That's as far as I can move because I am a
Short boy.
small boy.
All right.
And I will keep that concentration.
God, just the Ephrael and Isaiah minis just looking at each other reminds me of that one video. Tell me how the ground tastes, little man.
Tell me. Tell me how the ground tastes, little man.
Have you not seen that video?
I haven't.
It's amazing. I'll have to show it to you later. Against his better judgment, because he should probably focus the big boy, Ephrael is going to look at you, Aethys, and he is going to charge up that ice sword of his.
As he looks at me, I say, "Peace be with you."
And with your spirit. Oh my god. Both attacks missed. Got 2 9s, god damn it.
Well, he also has disadvantage on both
Oh, he had disadvantage. Okay.
because I took the dodge action.
You're right.
Plus, we're both on opposite sides of them.
But that doesn't matter for that.
Neither would have hit still. So
Great. No, great. I'm fine with this.
that's his turn.
I just matrix around that shit.
Why don't you just lay down and die? Anthus, your turn.
That seems sort of counter to the point of why I'm here. And I'm gonna just slice him. I'm gonna flurry of blows, full on, get him with the wop wop wop.
Get him with the 1-2.
Hit him with the
Yeah,
1
with the
2
1, 2.
3.
The classic Isaiah combo of sword, pommel, knee.
Okay, so the first one is 16 plus 7.
Hits.
Second one with my fists is a 17.
Hits.
This third one with my other
17
fist
hits? Oh,
is a 14.
Miss.
the 17
so-
is unfortunate, buddy. I say with the 16.
I also have a 16. Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll that beautiful beam damage.
But hey, you don't have a ring of protection, now do you?
6 plus 6 is 12. 12, 6 slashing and 6 bludgeoning.
Okay, 12.
He gets a sword in the arm and a punch in the face.
Okay.
Actually, I sort of like slash him and then I run up and like kick him. Like roundhouse kick him after a slash.
Man, this seems really underwhelming after Jim. Ephrael is bloodied.
It's about to get even more underwhelming.
Go on, big boy.
Isaiah?
So I do an additional d4 with every attack. I'm just
Please, just don't move.
I don't need to move. I'm
murder
going to
this
make,
fucker.
I'm going to make the 4 attacks against Ephrael.
Oh my god. Yep. All right.
I made a promise to Glorioso,
Take his
And I-
motherfucking head off.
and I intend to fulfill that. This is going to be all with my war pick.
All 4
A
with
26.
hit.
Thank Christ, 18.
Hits.
God, you only have to roll a 7 or higher.
17.
Hits.
Come on, last one. Nice, 23.
Hits.
So that's 48 plus 12, 18, 24 plus 44.
So roll 48 and 44.
Plus 24.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
Holy goddamn
Plus
fuck.
24.
So
That's
38
58.
plus 20 is 58. Holy shit.
You see Isaiah just fucking rip into this man like he had just killed his firstborn child.
But he still stands.
Oof.
Nice. He's gonna regret that.
Caston, please finish him.
Valgum?
Oh, okay.
Just roast his ass.
All right. Okay, I can do that. You want fire? I can give you fire. 15. Just so I can see him.
Yep.
And with another second level spell, I will cast Scorching Ray.
A classic.
Make
Three
them
rays, so
rolls.
3 attacks. With my spell attack bonus being... Yep, okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wait, how's that calculated? Either way. I'm just seeing discrepancies between things, but we're gonna go with what I have on DM's Vault.
What's your
So-
spell bonus?
21, 21, and 22.
All hit.
Bruh.
Right.
Bring the pain train, bro.
Light that motherfucker up, Justin!
Light that
One,
motherfucker
2,
up!
3, 4, 5, 6.
Hell yes.
16 total damage.
Oh my god. You got almost every face.
I did almost.
So here's what's happened. Valgum,
Yes.
you open your spell book, and you've never seen this before, but in the direct center of the page that it's landed on, you see the etching of a snowflake being drawn in real time in the corner of the page.
Ooh.
And for
Yeah.
some reason, this makes you feel more powerful than you were before. And with pinpoint precision, you manage to fire these 3 scorching rays forward. One hits Ephrael directly in the back of the head. One hits him in the shoulder. And the last one veers slightly and hits him in the halo, which stops rotating around his head, and the chain falls around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
He begins panting and says, "What's going on? That's not supposed to fall." And
Well, yeah, you lost.
with a booming echo,
Get
you
fucked.
hear, "Unfortunately, they're right. You've been bested." And Ephrael says, No. You said that I would be the god of this place, not that I would fall like this." The voice says, "I said you could be the god if you managed to follow the king." But it seems
DM.
like... Wait, what'd you say?
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but I
Okay.
wanted to do something real quick. I just want to calmly put my bear claws on his head and just get a good grip.
You do so, and with terror in his eyes, and you hear the voice say, "I said you could be the god if you managed to kill the Alabaster King. Alas, you took your time, and now the Alabaster King has bested me yet again. We will discuss this in another life." And you see as between the cracks of 2 stones at the floor, a chain rises up and grabs onto the fallen halo around his neck like a noose. And he says, No. You can't do this to me. You can't. And as he is interrupted, you see this chain yoink towards the floor, taking the halo with it and completely beheading him. Ephrael's body falls to the floor, his head firmly between Isaiah's hands. You have killed God Emperor Ephrael Snowdown.
I'm just gonna mic drop his head.
Thunk, thunk.
And then we're gonna go see Glorioso.
Yep.
It
Straight
is at
back
this
to him.
point that for
I will try.
a brief second, Isaiah, you feel your power return to you, and for that brief second, you are 15th level, and then you lower back down to 5. So you feel real good for a second, then go back to feeling normal.
And
Well, that was
I will-
exhilarating.
drop the enlarge spell so that way you can actually make it through the small hallways.
Excellent. Thank you.
After a couple of moments, you see the wounded but now fleshy once more Glorioso walk through the tunnels that you've made via mold earth.
I get down on one knee and bow.
You 3 have done me a great service on this day. Now that I have my kingdom back, things are... Well, they probably won't change much, but I owe each of you a favor. What'll that be?
I'm going to have to cash in said favor and ask that you halt any and all military advances in the kingdom of Davii.
Oh. He's done that now, has he? Well,
Mhm.
rest assured, the second that they see my face, all troops are going to report back.
Matter of fact, if we could have your assistance in stopping these chain bastards from hurting any more people, that would be most appreciated. The King of
Well-
Davii would like to collaborate.
Well, if possible, I don't see why I'd say no. And
Excellent.
he looks around for a second. His eyes fall on Valgum and the book in his hands. And he says, "You found the Stitchbound."
Excuse me?
He walks forward and places a finger on the little snowflake that appeared during the fight. He still remembers me.
Is this meant to be yours, then?
The Stitchbound, it doesn't have a single owner.
Ah, I see.
All that I learned about it during my time with it is that it's an item of legend. And it said that any spellcaster that it finds its way to is destined to change the world. Whether that be for better or for worse, who knows? But I feel like I know with it in your hands.
I feel like this is an obvious answer here, but this book is sentient, isn't it?
Yes. It's a mind that craves nothing but information.
Oh, yes, Aethys, Isaiah, I should probably have mentioned that this book has been talking to me this whole time.
I knew it. You
Here
were
and
always mumbling to something under your breath.
At this point, I think no less of you.
It's
I'm
not
I'm just very glad that
anything-
you guys came to save me.
It's
Not
nothing
anything
to be...
malicious, from what I can tell, but I didn't want y'all thinking I was crazy, so I may have neglected to mention that fact.
It is not
Did
an
you
item
forget-
that wishes harm or wishes to have power over the user. It's not like a warlock's trinket. Think of it as a very inquisitive mind that just wants to be fed all of the knowledge it can be given.
If it was yours
It's
before,
basically just a magic sponge.
And
if it was
Oh,
yours
this is-
before, I have a. Did it once have more spells within?
oh yes, it does. In fact, one thing that I
Does.
learned towards the end of my time with it, every single spellcaster who's ever met this book has left a spell inside. And he places
Something
a
new,
finger
you
on the page with the snowflake, and the book glows with a very bright light. And you now have 4 new spells.
Oh joy! I'm gonna have so many spells by the end of this campaign, aren't I?
Fuck yeah.
You have Lote's Dancing Lights, a cantrip.
Let's see. Let me see.
I'll be sending all of these to you later, so you don't need to worry
Are
about
these
writing them
homebrew?
down. You see Apocalypse Bolt, or Apocalypse's Witch's Bolt, a first level spell. Glorioso's
Then-
Frost Ball, 2nd level.
Hell yeah!
And Milton's Minute Meteors, 3rd level.
Hell yeah! Yeah, send me these when you
I
can
will
later.
send you these. Each of them have a unique effect.
Fucking what do with the book like that?
But that's
Wizards,
fucking
man.
interesting, though. Sorcerer.
Wizards. Even so, sorcerer not.
Well, I mean,
The book is still something.
not every person that a spell is named after in this book is a wizard.
Right. but-
Glorioso is a sorcerer. Apocalypse is a warlock. Lote's a fucking bard. But yeah. So I will send you the details to it, but basically just know that each of these people have left their own spell in it.
See, and at some point I will have to come up with a spell.
And before the end of the campaign, Valgum's insert spell here will be amongst them. Now, I have to inform the people that their true king has returned. You all have done a great service to Belden, and I will work with you as best I can. Now, do you have to return to your king to tell him that you've succeeded? I can get you safe travel back to Davii.
That would be most appreciated.
Thank
It
you
would probably
kindly,
be
sir.
wise for us to.
Also, if we could have perhaps diplomatic immunity for any crimes we may or may not have committed whilst trying to free you.
If you had to do something unsavory, I guess I can forgive it.
Well, I had to kill a guard.
Also,
That's it? Okay.
wait, your Duke, killed,
Right.
killed Ephrael's sister.
Well,
I believe he's over in the interrogation room, or he should be interrogated sometime today because I informed the guards as he murdered his sister.
you hear a voice down the hall shout, "That will not be necessary." And after a moment, you see as Princess Snowdown, with a very large gash in her chest, slowly reveals herself from the shadows and says,
Oh!
"That crystal doesn't have the power to kill." It hurts like hell, though.
Oh my god, yeah, it does. God. I'm so sorry I couldn't help you that night.
Well, I am very happy you are alive.
Glorioso, with the wings appearing out of his back, quickly flies over and grabs at his daughter, making sure that she doesn't hit the ground. Yeah, well, at least I have one child that doesn't disappoint me.
Right, well, we'll get out of your hair. Do you mind if we just stay at an inn or something?
Oh, no. I forbid you from going to an inn.
Oh.
I have 3 of the best guest rooms up in the castle.
Oh. I thought that was
Those
going to
are
prison.
those are your permanent bunks until you choose to leave. They used to belong to some friends of mine.
Glorioso, I'm very thankful for your hospitality.
And I'm very thankful that you got me off that fucking rock.
It's been a pleasure. Well, not the whole experience, but
Actually, this country kind of sucks, but not because of the people.
I'm sure that I've got a lot of messes to clean up, but
You do.
But leadership for a while.
You know, I think the most important thing is that you're willing to fight those bastards with the chains.
they're the reason I was on that rock in the first place. You don't do Glorioso Everett Snowdown III that dirty and get away with it.
That seems like a sentence you pulled straight from the other David's mouth.
I know.
Hell yeah.
If there's one thing I can do really well, it's emulating other people's D&D characters.
What a niche skill to have.
Also, if you happen to have anybody by the name of Willow in your holding cells.
Oh, right! We heard something about that too. Fuck, I just keep forgetting all of this. Gosh. Sorry, continue.
You're free to check the archives, but I've been down here for 3 years. I have no idea
what my
prisoners
God.
are here.
I'm so fucking sorry. Well, that'll be on my stop list as we're heading over to our bunks.
I'm just now connecting the dots. I've been a little out of it, but you must be the one that this book spoke of. What did you call this book again?
The Stitchbound.
Stitchbound.
Everyone who's come across it tends to settle on a different name, but that's what I've been calling it because of the fact that the outside of it kind of just looks like someone bound it in flesh.
It's a fair name.
I'm going to go drink some tea and fall asleep because I am very tired. But this has been lovely.
Thank you very much. And the last two things that I will give you for the session is, first and foremost, Isaiah, after looking through the archives, it does appear that Willow was here. A lot of the information in his file is redacted, but it says that he was put in Tier 1 containment as a holding cell for someone to come and pick up later. Something about taking him to Akron.
Looks like I'm gonna have to head over to the holding cell 1 area.
The cell that he was assigned doesn't really have much in the way of clues, aside from a single black feather that looks just like his.
I am immediately going to pick it up and pocket it.
And the last thing that I will give you is Valgum.
Yes.
As you're tucking in for the night in a bedroom that has a lot of rapiers and daggers and a small poisoner's kit and this picture of like some sort of swordsman and a small cat girl learning alongside him. You feel a item sort of radiate arcane energy at your side.
Well, let me take a look at what it is.
It is the sending stone that you got from the Flurry Ale, the bar that the Breaker used to frequent.
Gotcha. Well, let's hear it.
After a second, you hear in a very familiar voice, "Oh, did you guys manage to do it?" Well, wait, am I talking to Breaker? What? Hello?
I'm going to stay silent. And
Hello? Come on, what the fuck? Valgum? Isaiah?
Yes, sorry. I forgot him for a moment. Excuse me. Yes. We've managed to do what we needed to do here.
Oh, cool, because the king has
For the
been
most part.
busy making you guys busy. Also,
We'll give him the good news about...
I didn't get to say it, but this voice sounds a lot like Truth. I just can't do an Andrew impression. Very cheery.
Fine. That's fine. I just forgot we had code names. Or not code names. You just said Breaker, and I'm just like lost. Anyway.
So you relay that you managed to end the war. He says, "That's fantastic news, and now we already have some more assignments for you."
Well, tell me about him. What do we got?
Well, since you guys took down Jim, the king has been whispering to his trade partners that if there is a member of the chain of command, so to speak, that you all could help fight against, to report it. And we've gotten some reports.
Well,
Not to bog you down with information, but we have some sort of thing happening out in Sinesse that they call the Blood Mist. Seems to be abducting people in the night. A lot of people consider that to be very out of this world and chain related.
that definitely seems like it. Said Sinesse?
Yeah. There are disappearances all over the continent of Akron that are very concerning. Also in Akron, apparently there's an undead dragon. So there's that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's apparently a murderous band of Tabaxi that are just mowing through everything. in Northern Sinnes.
That's something
Appar-
I will take interest in.
Apparently, Northern Cyteria has a new person claiming control over the entire country and has essentially cut the throat of anyone who says otherwise.
Where are these bandits you said?
What is his name?
Northern Sinnes.
The bandits are Northern Sinnes.
I meant the newest one you sent.
Oh. Well, this isn't a bandit. He seems like
Or
he's
criminals,
very... From the reports, he's apparently very well trained with his sword.
Okay, what does he look like? Because I was still typing the last one.
Is his name Therius?
He's a Cyterian tiefling man. Apparently, wears these green robes, has this sort of brown cauldron.
To go there.
Based in where?
Cyteria.
How do I spell that?
Siteria.
Okay.
And lastly, apparently the Mindless has been seen in the Armakiri Kingdom again.
Oh god.
That motherfucker Therius. Ooh.
So you guys are basically given 6 leads that I will type to you in better description off stream. But
Yeah.
you basically hear that these 6 areas have incredibly big problems.
Yeah.
And so it'll be up to you guys to determine the order in which you take them on next. And with the death of Ephrael Snowdown and this rest that you're taking, say it with me, you'll level up.
Level up! Yay! This is the easiest level up for me, dude. Level 5 monk. Boom. Extra attack, stunning strike. Done.
Isaiah, are you going for that ranger level or?
I would say this is the best time to do it.
Well, I'll
Matthias.
Take that level in rogue.
His internet's been weird, but in any case, I think that's as good a time as any. This session will now end after these fucking awkward.
This session will now end.
Fuck off.
And
After we give our typical thanks and everything.
oh yes.
Thank you
We
for watching
thank-
the stream. If you're watching the VOD, you can catch us live every Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time at Crypt Official on Twitch. If you're watching this live and don't know what the fuck's happening and need to catch up, we have a VOD channel over on YouTube. YouTube.com/Cryptheads, I believe it is. Just Cryptheads.
This dude not even knowing the name of his own stream.
Sora Okami, thank you for the art.
Sora no Kami.
I can't get it right. I'm just going to let y'all do it from now on.
My name is Andrew, and I am generally against cancer.
Fair enough. All right. Thank you all for watching. You have a good night.
High pitch screech.